Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy P Funk thinking right out here in my lab. Now, new attitude, so I gotta get a little something off my chest. You know how I do. That's right. Just is it about you? I'm about to talk about some people, and if you fit the mold, that's your problem, Cinderella, not mine. I'm just gonna put it out there so you know what we do. Let's rock. Right isms. 25 will live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. I'm about to help you out. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard it. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and two. Might I be true. Right thinkers. Let's talk about the kind of people who just rub me the wrong way. Nasty, ignorant people who suffering from what? Their own self-ignorance or ignorance of their higher self, aka God. They fake the funk, they do all, but they just not good people. Let's talk about them. I'm running across them kind of people. If I gotta bring it up, there's something going on here. What's going on? Let me see if I can sort of nonsense down, help you out. But then again, we know that's a foregone conclusion. Right thinkers. Let's talk about those kinds of people, those nasty, ignorant people who suffer from their own self-ignorance of them higher self, and they take it out on everybody else. Watch this. Anyone who is nasty, disrespectful, rude to other people because they are suffering from their own self-ignorance and they just unhappy and they don't know how to treat people in a different way. So they just be real nasty. I'm like, why would you expect somebody to be nice to you and you giving them the blues? Especially if you needed somebody's service, that's that's like biting that. They said, don't bite the hand that feeds you. That means the people who taking care of you, you don't want to mess that up. Moving on. When you're rude to people who love and take care of you, uh-oh, it's your personal ignorance that's making it happen. No other reason. Why? There's no reason for you to be nasty and rude to people who help you and care about you, love you. Where'd that come from? You, again, in the outside source. Wake up and realize you're what? Ignorance in your own self. If you're not happy with yourself, you can't be nice and respectful to anyone else. And that shows in your nasty attitude, your nasty disposition, your disdemeanor. You just, oh, that just irks me. That don't sit well with me at all. I don't give a damn how good, no. No. I teach about them kind of people. You can, here we go. It's not a good look. If you're gorgeous on the outside, and okay, you can, fine. But how you treat people shows how you really are on the inside. They say beauty on your skin deep. You can look good, but what kind of person are you? My daughter went through uh, graduated school, uh, PhD college level, and all I want to ask about the professor who she was admiring, who was teaching, are they good people? I don't give a damn. Are they good people? Why? They're gonna take care of you. If they ain't, they're not gonna. You're not gonna get the best from them. That's all. And you can tell a person who mean you well compared to somebody who don't. So that's your own personal discernment. But people who are nasty and rude to people, you can just look at them and say, "What the hell is your problem?" They don't even know. They don't even know. That's another problem. They so ignorant that they ignorant to the fact that they're ignorant. Can't help them. It's hard to get to them. Those kinds of people are personally unhappy with their ignorant, nasty, rude selves. Regardless, they just not happy with themselves and they can't project a good image to other people. So they're gonna be nasty and rude no matter what. And that's not a good look. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Again, you can be gorgeous. You can look as good as you want and be as presenting as you want look wise. But if your attitude is nasty and funky, you are ugly. That's my perception. That's my concept. These kind of people are unhappy with their own ignorance of them higher self, and they just not happy with themselves. That's nobody's fault but theirs, but they take it out on everybody else. I'm not a psychiatrist. I ain't trying to be, but I know people, and I know ignorant when I see it. I know nasty and funky when I see it. So if I see that in you, just who and how you are, I'm gonna call it that way. Why? That's what I do. I call you and tell you about you, and what I say about you, I don't like, and I let you know that. Okay, simple. Again, you have to be a psychiatrist to understand and recognize these kinds of people. They lead to be nasty attitude, and they perform different nasty things, ignorant things daily. They won't change, they haven't changed, and they're not going to change. Understand them and deal with them from everybody else. That's my advice. If you're unhappy with your own life, then you will make what? Everybody else in your life what? Unhappy. Why? Because you're not. A person that's unhappy is it misery love company. Again, they want everybody around them to be miserable too. And they see to it that they keep that atmosphere miserable. They live in misery. Those kind of people you want to avoid. Okay. That's why I teach self-knowledge. Self-knowledge leads to what? Self-love and self-respect. And you have that for others. If you don't have it for you, you can't have it for others. That's the first line. Okay. Understand that. No love for thyself. I used to be unhappy with my life. Things didn't go right. Something I had to deal with because the consequences of my actions made life unhappy. And that's the suffering that you're going to go through every time you perform ignorant acts that's not going to benefit you. They're going to come back and bite you in the tuchus. Simple as that. And that's never fun. Getting from karma ain't never good. Never is it good. When you get that to state not, it's never good. The thing is to what? Avoid it. Now you're talking. With these kids or these people dying of fentanyl overdose and these drugs that's messing them up, did it ever occur to you not to do the drug? That takes you out that whole Russian roulette game. I don't play Russian roulette with my life. Didn't do it with the little fella. Okay, not doing it with my life. No damn drug. Moving on. That's another concept that just don't work. Okay, and most people who are unhappy, they will indulge in anything they could. What that's going to supplement and make them happy for the moment. Okay, that's called what self-medicating, doing something to think that's gonna make you feel better. Smoke a joint, take a drink, sniff, whatever it is, whatever your fancy is. That's not gonna change the fact. Moving on, we understand that. And my mom would say that's a temporary solution for a permanent problem. I personally made it a personal. I made it personal to what? To change my life, and my life for what? For the better. It's not easy, but it's possible. If you want to change, you put the effort in it, you will. If you don't, you won't. I told you. If you believe you can, you will. If you believe you can't, you won't. Your choice. Again, it's still under your control. Everything that goes on. These people, they have a quality that just irks me to the core. They're rude for no reason, just nasty, just rude. And when you show them that, they get upset. Well, no, you do it all the time. But you don't recognize it when you do it. But when somebody do it to you, you can recognize it. That's ignorance. Okay, that's just dumb ignorance. If it ain't good when it's being done to you, what makes you think it's okay to do it to somebody else? That's what pissed me off with y'all. Y'all want to be treated in a certain way, but you don't have no clue how to treat people. Moving on. So I'm gonna treat you the way you treat me. We'll see what happens after that. I'm tired of my pastor, brother, right? No, I'm pastor. I love your advice, but that's what I'm not signing on for. I'm not signing up for that people just, I'm not gonna kill you with kindness. No, so I get pissed off because I'm not that dude. I'm not subjecting myself to being mistreated by nobody, especially you. Unhappy, ignorant people are mad at themselves and the world and everybody that's in it. They don't give a damn. They equal opportunity, disrespect, and rude, nasty attitude people. Don't make a difference. That's how they are. The nicer you try to be to them, the nastier they get with you. So being nice to a nasty person don't work. I can tell you that it don't work. So I'm gonna change my tactic. Why? I done tried it. I done tried it. I done been advised on it. I'm still trying it, and it ain't working. I'm gonna put in the effect what I know works. I'll get a result. When you fight fire and rude with fire and rudeness, they get the point. So I'm gonna make the point known. This is what you get from me. Why? This is what you're giving to me. So if you don't like it, stop giving it to me. Moving on. I'm old school. Again, I don't give a damn. I will fight nasty and rude with what? Nasty and rude. That's old school. See, I'm trying to be nice. That ain't working. When nice no longer work, stop being nice. That's my advice. Okay, that's the right thing. When being nice don't work, okay, kindness ain't never killed nobody. So I ain't trying to kill you with kindness. But if I got to kill you, it won't be with kindness. My pastor says kill him with kindness. No, bro, I love you. Kindness ain't never killed nobody. So that philosophy only works biblically. And I'm not into biblical concepts right now. I'm doing what I know to be best for me. And that's how I handle the situation. Whatever consequences of that, come what may. But I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Simple as that. You do what you got to do. My philosophy say, kill them, just not with kindness, but with what? With what they give you. Simple as that. I'm going to give you a heavy dose of nasty, rude, funky attitude. See how you like it. I don't like doing it. I got a problem with it. But if that's what it takes, I'm going to do what I need to do for you, to you. They may look good on the outside. Again, I don't give a damn about how you look. But very ugly on the inside when you deal with them and find out what kind of person they are. Well, I made a mistake because this ain't the person I thought they was. When you see a person who they are, you got one or two decisions to make. Deal with it or bye bye. Moving on. Looks will get what? No. Oh, no. Looks will get you in the room. They get you because you look good. Or somebody be interested in you because you look. But once they engage with you, dun 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 dun, and they see your funky ass stank attitude, kick you out the room. Simple as that. Why? No need for that. And if anybody have a brain, those kind of people should be by themselves. That attitude, that approach, that'll put them by themselves. Why? Nobody gonna put up with that. Simple as that. That's why you end up alone. He did. Died alone. Okay. Now, if oh yeah, everything, fellas and sisters, that look good, once you get to see it up close and what it really is, yeah, it don't look too good, though. Everything that look good is always good. What looks good ain't always good for you or good to you. Okay? Remember those things when you're dealing with what people. Why? They'll tell you, they'll show you who they are. Never mind what they say. No, never mind the position that they hold, the title they got. Damn all of that. How they treat you. That's the true measure of a person. Simple as that. All right, here you go. Here to go. If the attitude, I tell you, if the attitude don't match the looks, the beauty, walk away. Trust me. Trust me. I'm giving you a heads up, young men or women. Walk away at the first sign that you get that warning, the red flag. Recognize it and take heed to it. I'm just giving you advice. Our looks can and will change for the better or the worse, dependent. But who you are will always be the same. You are who you are. And if you don't want through life being that way, it ain't my job to change it. I ain't trying to change it. I'm working on me. I'm busy taking care of me. But I can see your flaws, and regardless to what you think, there are flaws. And if you take care of them, they're going to continue to be flaws. That's all. It's been a flaw the whole time. You just ain't dealt with it or took care of it. So it's constantly your flaw. And you'll be the recipient of what consequences that come with you being that kind of person. Watch this. That smooth, slick talking, nice dressing brother who you just oh yeah yeah okay yeah okay, all that's the facade. And once you get to see this is all show and no go, like them pretty women, you get them on, they take the makeup off, whoa, see, so you got to be careful, understand, that's all I'm saying, moving on. But it's all about the attitude, damn the look, attitude. I take an ugly nice person over a pretty nasty person any day. I teach a philosophy which is self knowledge. With self knowledge, you won't have that personal self hate, self ignorance problem. Why? Knowing thyself. That's how you take care of the problem. That's how you take care of the problem. If you start to make yourself the 10th study, then all your flaws will be right in front of you, and you will have to take care of them one at a time. That's the only way it's going to be done, and that's how it should be. Why? Our first love, it should be of self. With that nasty, with those nasty, ignorant people, they miss that life lesson. That's why they don't get it. It don't even, it go right past them. They all into what? Hate, dislike, honest, and just honesty and rudeness. Why? Because they're not happy. An unhappy person ain't doing nothing that's gonna make somebody else happy. Trust me on that. Simple as that. And I'm not here to cast aspersions. I'm just telling you the truth. How about you? If that's you, I don't give a damn. You got a problem. You need to work on you. Moving on. I want to be nasty and rude, aka ignorant and arrogant. But my desire to do what's right won't allow me to do that. The old me had no problem. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Now I got to force myself to be nasty, rude, to make a point. And I don't like to do that. But and again, my philosophy said, do what you got to do. And I got to do what I got to do, even to you. So let's go. I keep telling you that. I don't split hairs. I love, excuse me, the love that I have for me, first of all, keeps me from being nasty, disrespectful, or rude. Why? I'm happy. I'm content with who I am. I ain't got no issues with me. Ain't no self ignorance, no self hate, no self doubt, no low self esteem. None of those things do right thinkers have. Why? Because knowledge of self means you studying and perfecting and bettering yourself. That's how you can avoid all that nonsense. So I can tell you ain't the right thinker. Why? You got all kind of problems. That if you're the right thinker, you be taking care of yourself. I give you information to work on yourself. Wrapping it up. I tried, I tried, and I tried what to help those nasty, ignorant, rude kinds of people to no avail. So what? I stopped trying. But they still need help. Yeah, but not one for me. Why? I tried. I'm not going to what do you say? Sanity, insanity is what? Doing the same thing, expecting something different. After a certain point in time, you realize it ain't changing, you got to let it go. Walk away. Just let it go. Why? You can't change it. You can't change people who don't want to be changed. That's the first lesson of right thinking philosophy. Change you. That's all you can do. Anything else ain't your problem. Wrap it up. With knowledge of self, with self knowledge, self mastery, everything. Remember, self. You are taking care of what yourself, your character flaws is within yourself. So you don't have to be constructively criticized about. You got your attitude. You're a little funky. You treat little people. No, you take care of yourself. I did. It's self improvement. Getting constructive criticism ain't self improvement. That's somebody else identifying with your flaws. Once you identify with your flaw, then you can take care of it. That's the job for all y'all ignorant and nasty, rude people. Take my advice. Change. Why? Because you end up alone. Right? Right thinkers. Hope you got the message. For those who need this message, hope you take heed to it. Don't get upset. Just change. That's the idea of the message, the advice. I'm trying to help you out. All right, and it closes right there, because may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thing, because even though you're nasty and ignorant, have passed away, I'm still gonna be trying. But I think it's up to no avail. It's up to you now. Do what you need to do for you. I got you if you need my help. But other than that, bye bye.